Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? How is everybody? We will be getting to the chats in just 1 second. Just making sure everything is set up and live, making sure everything is ready to go. How is everybody doing then this fine morning? Obviously, as we head towards Derby County versus Southampton, which is going to be a huge game. It's going to be a huge game for Derby. It's going to be a huge game for Southampton as well. They've not also been in a great position themselves. But appreciate the follow, Joe. Welcome in. So then, let's discuss. Let's go through some of these chats then. Postponed, I swear if this is a wind-up. Caden says postponed. Alpha Roy says the match is postponed. William Owen says postponed, question mark. Richard Greaves, if the game is postponed, it's a bloody joke. It'll be because of the wins. Surely, why is it postponed? That's what it said when I joined the stream. Has it actually joined? Why would it be postponed? Oh, I thought you were saying it had been, but why is Lewis saying it? Looking forward today. No Sanderson, no Adams. We'll play better. 2-1 Derby. Go on the Rams. Has it been postponed? I was looking forward to the game until I found out this news, hoping and praying it's not true. Caden says views/clickbait probs. Cannot blame him, says Freddie. I'm in the Neptune. It's easing up. Love that. Has it been postponed? Where have you heard the news about it being postponed? Not at the minute, Richard. Hey, beautiful. Joking. I've not seen anything. And DCFC Ethan says predictions. And Matt Pollard says it's not postponed. And Monty also asks if it has been postponed. Now, we're going to get into all of that across the course of this live stream. Now, no, it hasn't been postponed. That is why there is a question mark. There has been some huge questions about fixtures across the course of the last 12 hours or so since this storm really sort of picked up, and that is obviously really, really important for us to discuss because the weather does play an impact on performance. It always has done, it always will do, and ultimately when you're performing at this level in the Championship, your games shouldn't be postponed because of wind. They shouldn't be postponed because of rain, and as Stephen said, as things stand, the game is on. And that is completely true. As things stand, the game is on. And the only way that will change is if Derby County puts something out. And it's normally to do with the safety of the fan base and things like that. But ultimately, it is a big discussion point for the Championship. Because there's been a few games. I say a few games. One, most notably, in terms of Blackburn Rovers that was cancelled during the game, and ultimately they now have to play an entire 90 minutes again after being 1-0 up with 10 minutes to go. So I think this is a really important discussion to have. Joseph asks score predictions, as did Ethan. I'm saying 1-0 Derby. Just got a feeling. I've got a feeling. King Kenzo, what? Is it possible that it gets postponed? Yes, it is possible. It is possible. Has anyone said anything about it online? Nothing official. That's why there's a question mark. Nothing is official. There's always a possibility it gets postponed, and they can postpone it any time from now up until kickoff. They don't have to call it early. They can call it when they want. But it's all about. It is all about safety. You remember you'll all remember the Cardiff City game from a few years ago. Hi Manos, Manon's Mermaid, how you doing? How are you doing? Freddie, bro, look at the weather. There is a chance. Yeah, there is a chance. There is a chance it gets cancelled. It happens. Joe, score predictions for today. 1-0 Derby. 1-0 Derby, I think. My honest prediction is 2-1 Southampton with an Ajiman goal, but my optimistic prediction is 1-1. Decent, love that, Richard. Only rumours I saw were Blackburn game being off as they're at home, pitches waterlogged. That wouldn't surprise me. They kick off at 12:30 as well, don't they, I believe? No, you don't remember what happened in the for Cardiff? Well, Cardiff was, what was it, 4-5 years ago? Maybe a bit longer than that now. And there was a little bit of snow on the ground and Derby cancelled it for fan safety. Always predicts us to win, even in poor form. You never know when it's going to turn around, Joe. You never know when it's going to turn around. I could see another draw today. I wouldn't be complaining, to be honest. It'd be so annoying because we have international break after this. The international break has come at the perfect time for Derby County. The absolute perfect time, and that is not me talking shit. That is the best possible time that we could have had a game postponed because, well, not even postponed, best possible time we could have an international break because at the end of the day, we're a bit shy. So we need all the time on the training pitch we can get. They should be fined for that pitch. Championship, yeah, exactly. They absolutely should be in trouble for the position they find themselves in. Thoughts on all our injuries? Not shocked, but it's Derby County, isn't it? At the end of the day, it's Derby County at the end of the day. Southampton don't look great either. If we win, we are on the same points as them. Yes. There could be some huge ramifications from today's result. If we win, if Southampton win, there could be some huge backlash that comes from it. And I'm not saying that we should sack anybody or they should sack anybody, but those conversations will start. That is just part and parcel of football, unfortunately. Those conversations will start. I want to win, but it is close. But because we're shit, I think we'll click, or I think we lose the game, then we click after the international break. Do you know something? Who the fuck knows? Genuinely, who knows? Huge game for both teams. I agree 100%. How you doing, Alpha Bro? How are you doing? Vyman replacing Diaz today? I would say so. I'd say Vyman for Diaz, Ozo for Adams, and I think one of Ajimang or Morris will be dropped to the bench as well because we've been a bit shy. Ipswich versus Norwich tomorrow. We need to beat them. Hopefully you do. Hopefully Langas will start. I don't think he will, to be honest. Battering incoming, who knows? Brewster back not until after the international break. Is it postponed? No confirmation as of yet. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Thank you for all the likes on YouTube and TikTok. Richard's team. Hang on. I'm going to say another draw, but I want to win. Don't we all, Freddie? Don't we all? Richard's team then is a 4-2-3-1. Zetterstrom in goal. Elder left back. Clark, Sanderson and Johnston. Ozo, Travis and Morris with Clark and Vyman either side and Ajimang up front. Appreciate the follow, Jude. Welcome in. He's on loan so he can't play. Yeah. He won't be involved. Diaz won't be involved. Diaz cannot play. You're going to say, yes, I am. I will be there, Tom. I will be there. I think Thingy confirmed that he wouldn't be playing in midweek during the press, Joe. So I don't think you can expect him at all. Who are you going to the game with today? The usual. Ibu was on the cover of the programme. How comes he's not playing? Well, it's been dragged at half-time of the last 2 games, if I remember rightly. And John Eustace came out in the press and said that David Ozo gave us a bit more oomph in midfield on the ball, and that is sort of what's important when you go to like sustain attacks and stuff like that. Let me just check. Let me just make sure. So Adams came off at 63 versus Wrexham and 45 and 45 on Tuesday. So you're going yes. What time are you leaving your house to go to the game? I'll be leaving about 2ish. You still used to Sat? I've never been used to Sat, CG bro. I've never been used to Sat. Never claimed to be, never will do. Score today, 1-0 Derby. I've just got a feeling. Ajimang goal today, it's coming. He better not play a back 5 because it's Southampton. He may do. It's not postponed, is it? Who knows? Anything could happen. Anything could happen. Can you change the thumbnail on the portrait stream? At the moment, it's just you. Give me 1 second, my friend. Everybody on the portrait stream, head yourselves over to the main stream. The main landscape standard, bog standard stream. Morrison Ajimang Masterclass. Let's hope. I don't know if that's done it. Give me a second. We've got some bots in the chat. Bots in the chat. Boom. See you later, sunshine. Take a draw against these, but I'm tired of drawing. Don't disagree. Surely you could start Langas if We need him. It's not like he's not match fit. Well, he played 90 minutes on Monday or something like that. So he could do. Morris has to be the front 9. Playing this behind the striker like Tuesday won't work. I agree. Time to get Div 6. Go on, Freddie Son. Best team you've seen this season? Coventry by a country mile. Coventry have been unbelievable so far this season. But obviously, a lot can change. I'm going to the game, so it better not be postponed. It might be. Who knows? You doing a watch along or going to the game? I'm at the game, bro. I'm at the game. We got this one today. Up the Rams, hopefully. So it's not postponed. Not as of yet, but anything can happen. Score prediction, 1-0 for me. I can't see how much getting cancelled. All depends on the weather. Coventry might go up if they carry on. Maybe. Brereton Diaz not available for today's game. Spot on, Richard. How long do you live for? About an hour. About an hour-ish. I've got a couple of videos to record before I go to the game. So we will wait and see. Those of you in the portrait stream, head on over to the main stream. Get yourselves over to the main stream. Bro really ignored me. Cover going up. I didn't ignore you, Freddie. I didn't ignore you. If it's postponed, I'll probably be the angriest I've ever been. Winds aren't even that bad where I am, and I live 10 minutes away from Pride Park. I'm about 10 minutes away. It was awful when I woke up this morning, but who knows? Can't play Pat Adjumang highest player on his own. I agree. Who's your dark horse for the championship? I still think it's us. And the worse we play, the more of a dark horse we become. What lineup and formation would you play today? 4-2-3-1. Appreciate the gifts, Lee. 4-2-3-1. Zetterstrom in goal. Johnston, Sanderson, Clark, Elder, Ozo, Travis, Vyman, Clark, Ward, and Morris up front. That's what I'd play personally. How long you live for, Lewis? Sorry, didn't hear you. About an hour, bro. About an hour. Rogue shout Coventry to win the league. I don't think that's rogue, to be honest. I don't think that's rogue. I live like 25 minutes away, Lewis. What about you? I'm literally like down the road. And the weather's been a bit up and down this morning. My name's William. Welcome in, William, bro. Welcome in. I asked how did Langas play full 90 on Monday. It wasn't this month. Was it Monday? Yeah. He played for the B team, Freddie. Played for the B team. Sorry, I didn't see that message. Apologies, bro. I would sit Langas straight in there for Sanderson. If he's fit, then I've got no issues with that. Who's out for this game? Brewster, Beck, Clark, Diaz. Who else is out? Blackett Taylor, Thompson. There's probably a couple more as well that I'm missing here. I would be starting Danny Bath. Danny Bath turns like he's got a truck. Brew not making the bench. I don't think he will. Oh no, Derby put out a tweet. Haven't seen it yet. Oh, it's just about Black History Month firing off. Why the fuck did he play for the B team? Because he's not kicked a ball properly in like 3-4 months. You've got to think he literally went straight from our final game against Stoke to essentially having an operation and being out. Do you know what? I didn't even realise Ben played for Derby. I'm assuming you're on about Brereton Diaz. Score predictions for today, 1-0 I'm saying, bro. Danny Bart is so underrated. I don't necessarily think he's underrated. I just think he's at that age now where he's going to get caught out with pace and things. So if you're going to play him, in my opinion, it's got to be a bit like a Curtis Davis role where he plays in a 3, centre of a 3 as the deepest one, but we'll wait and see. We need Fozzie Clark, Langas and Max Johnston. That will cook. I don't disagree. Yeah, did he play half the season with something wrong? Yeah, he did his MCL. Wait, you streamed for 5 hours last night. Did you go to the toilet? Yes, bro. Yes. Will Diaz not be allowed to play? No, Diaz won't be allowed to play today, unfortunately. Diaz will not be allowed to play due to him being on loan from whoever it is, Southampton. You still not changed? I changed it. I promise I changed it. Did it not work? Did it not work? It didn't work. My apologies. My apologies. There we go. It should have changed now. It should have changed now. It should have changed now. Hopefully Langas is starting because apparently Sanderson is injured. Yes, but Sanderson's been playing through an injury, so one would imagine that if Langas isn't fit, then Sanderson will continue to play, if that makes sense. But honestly, who knows? Who knows? This is going to be a pain to watch for us Derby fans, I think. Every game's a pain for us to watch as Derby fans. Let's not beat around the bush. You getting any food today at the game? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Might be getting some chips. Might be getting some chips. But it depends. It depends if I've got bacon in the fridge. If I've got bacon in the fridge, I'm taking bacon sandwiches with me. I'm not going to lie. Ozo to start, absolutely, Riley. He has to start. Wouldn't surprise me if Sanderson kept on playing for the whole season. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Cheesy chips. We don't do cheesy chips over here. Cheese is not the one. Cheese is not the one. I'm getting chips today. Go on, Richardson. Get those chippies in. Get those chippies in. But how are we all doing today? What are we anticipating? What are we expecting? Who is going to pick up the 3 points today? Is it going to be Derby? You're not going? Yes, I am going. I am going. Do you have a pre-match routine or rituals? No, not really. Not particularly. I get up, I get dressed, I go to the game. Apart from now, I've started streaming before games. So maybe my routine, my rituals are that I've got to stream. Chips and beans says user. That'll be interesting. Never had cheesy chips at Derby, but they're nice whenever else I've tried them. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm a bit fussy with cheese, you see. A bit fussy with cheese, so you've got to be careful with the cheese. Got to be careful with the cheese. The cheesy chips. But, you know, Derby County, a bit of a getting a chicken bolty. Go on, Ramshorn. Do you think he will start Langas when he is back with Matt Clark? Yes, I do think so. Welcome in, Millie. How you doing? But, yeah, I do think so. What? The light goal ain't working, bro. The light goal is cooked. The light goal is cooked. Give me 1 second. Let me deal with the light goal. Let me deal with the light goal. Here we go. Here we go. Up the Reds? What do you mean up the Reds, Freddie? What are you cooking? What are you cooking? It should be connected now. I think it's working now. I think it's working. I think it is working. Oh, you changed it to Rams. Good lad, Freddie. Good lad. They all go to Greg's at Prideless Park. Right. Fair enough, pal. Fair enough. What's your score predictions? 1-0 Derby. Up the Rams, says Derby Twig. Appreciate the follow. Welcome in. You know, last season at home to Sheffield United, where we lost 1-0 with Brereton Diaz scoring. I saw you on a photo gallery on Derby World. You're with someone quite older than you, but still quite young. Let me have a look. Where is this? Get Wazza in. Who do you think will score? Morris. Derby vs Sheffield United. Derby World. I'm assuming this is the one. Rooney in, get him back. Derby World, Derby vs Sheffield United fan photos. I'm scrolling. I'm trying to find this pic. IMO Greg should be open till 2:30 on a match day. It would be absolute havoc. That's not me. I'm going through all these photos. I've not seen me yet. Mate, I went against Charlton again. Ajiman got awful. He wasn't the best in the world. Oh yeah, what the hell? I don't even remember that picture being taken. Jesus Christ. What was I cooking? Fucking hell. I don't like Travis as captain right now, at least. I saw the picture, Richard. I saw the picture. I love Travis. I think Travis is unbelievable. I think Travis is exactly what everyone thinks Ebo Adams is, if I am completely honest. Thanks for the shirt, mate. I'll take a 1-0 today. No worries at all, Stev. Thank you for getting yourself involved. Who you with? That's my brother. That's my brother. That's my brother. I'm actually going to... I'll send that photo to him. I will. I've not been to the game with him in ages. I think that was probably the last game I went to with him. Is the game postponed? Not confirmed yet, but there's always a possibility with the weather, how it's been. What's your prediction for Swansea versus Leicester? I think Swansea edged that 1-0. Yeah, he is good, but no need to give him captain straight away. I said it as soon as we signed him. He was getting captaincy. He was always getting it. Predictions, 1-0 Derby. 1-0 Derby. Morris to score. Probably from the penalty spot because we don't create many chances. What you putting on the caption to the message? Absolutely no idea. I might just send him the picture and see what he says. But I'll deal with that later on. That was Paul Warren's last game, by the way, at home to Sheffield United. Oh my God, it was, wasn't it? Saints win 3-0, says Woody. We will see. We have a good attack, but no end product. Yeah, we're a bit worse for wear in that end product area, aren't we? Well, actually, that is actually a lie, Freddie. We've actually got one of the best conversion rates in England at the minute. I'm pretty sure we've only had something like 25 shots on target, and we've scored like 13 goals this season, which is absolutely impeccable, to be fair. I don't think anybody has a better conversion rate than us, but we don't create much, if that makes sense. So it's still a bit shit. It is still a bit shit. Woody, who's scoring if Saints are winning 3-0? Who's scoring if Saints are winning 3-0? William says 1-0. That was when the fans were singing Paul Warren, your football is shit. Yeah, I know. I was part of it. Hull or Sheffield United to win today. I'm going 3-1 Hull. I think Sheffield United have got to turn it around at some point, and today is the perfect opportunity. I think 1-0 Sheffield United. Coventry's conversion rate is better. Is it? Coventry have tons of chances though. Let me go and find Cov. What do we think of Forest? Shit. What do we think of shit? Forest. Why would it be postponed? Because there is an absolute storm brewing. Absolute storm brewing there is, bro. Stats, teams. So, Coventry are averaging 2.8 goals a game on 5.5 shots on target. Wait, how many shots on target have they had? They've got a conversion rate of 15%. Let's find Derby. We've got a conversion rate of 15.4%. Their conversion rate is 15.9. You are right. Only just though. Only just. I remember in the South Stand stinging League One gaffer with sugar on top because he calls the League One team. Yeah, absolute wanker. That's all I have to say. Score predictions for Man United Sunderland in Premier League today. 3 PM kickoff. I'm saying 2-1 Sunderland. I want Sunderland to win 3-0 and Amarin to get sacked. That's what I want to happen. That is what I want to happen. Chris Wilder shouldn't have been sent off in midweek, yellow at best. He unfortunately got the prescribed punishment for what he did. And that, unfortunately, is part and parcel of football. You can't be kicking balls into the crowd, unfortunately. Their manager is sidelined and our attacking will batter them. We've got a good team. Yeah, Hull do have a decent team, but at some point, Sheffield United have to turn it around. They have to. Keep Amarim best day, fair enough. Could it be called off because of the harsh wind? That's what I'm thinking, Aji. That's what I'm thinking. It wouldn't be the first game in the history of football to be called off for wind. But then at the end of the day, in the ground, you're very covered, so it might be all right. Sheffield Wednesday, planning to get their game at home to Coventry, called off today. Planning to run on the pitch and refuse to come off. My mate's going to the game, says he'll go on. Decent. Why you got your specs on? Got a bit of a headache, my pal. Got a bit of a headache. So put the specs on, makes life a little bit easier. Is that game postponed? What's happened? Nothing's postponed yet. Nothing's postponed yet. But it could happen because of the weather. Ben Bria Tandiaz, either disaster class or really good today, 0 to 0 100. Well, he can't play Connor, so I imagine that will be a disaster class. Highly doubt it'll be postponed, says I'm out of your league. Maybe. Argyle versus Wigan predictions. Argyle are going to win 3-0. Argyle are going to win 3-0. I suppose it's hard for them to do it. The only thing is their attacking is bad and our defending is. Yeah, it'll be an interesting afternoon for Hull and Sheffield United. It'll be a good game to keep an eye on, to be completely honest. Because at some point Sheffield United will turn it around, but it's just at what point will they turn it around? So who knows? What's your EAFC team looking like, Lewis? That is a great question. It is fairly decent. It's fairly decent. Lewis, how would you honestly feel if the game was postponed today? To be honest with you, it'd give me a great opportunity to get some videos filmed and stuff like that. So I hope it isn't, because it gives extra content. But obviously, it's one of those things that there's nothing I could do with it. The weather hardly going to be waterlogged. Yeah, it's not about waterlogged. It's the winds, bro. It's the winds. 2 Stoke lads play for Derby, Bembry and Curtis Nelson. Yeah, Nelson's currently out injured. Only 3 of the Championship games are on Sky. Fair. I think McBurney scores 2, Miller 1, Giles with 2 assists. Yeah, Giles has been cooking this year, hasn't he? Hello Lewis, welcome in, bro, welcome in. Why would it be postponed? The winds, wherever they said it might get postponed. I don't think anyone's actually said it might get postponed. It's just me. The wind is quite impactful when it comes to football, bro. Wind is quite impactful. You can't play in strong winds for a reason. Like, it's part and parcel of sports, unfortunately. When you're in the ground, do you ever check other teams' scores? I'm on my phone checking them every 2 seconds. At this stage of the season, no. At the end of the season, yes. How you doing, Ethan, bro? How are you doing? Got a new phone this week. Motorola mobile phone in Hawaii was absolutely knackered. Kept turning itself off and saying emergency SOS. What phone you got? I've got an iPhone. I've got no idea which iPhone, but I've got an iPhone. Giles is best crosser in the league. McBurney is the second best striker in the league behind Hadji Wright. Fair enough. Can't say I've known a game be off due to wind. It has happened. I'm back. Has it been postponed? Not yet, agent. Not yet. Can you watch it on Rams TV? I think if you go to a specific region on a VPN, yes. You're a Derby fan? Yes, Spark Gang. I am a Derby fan. And Derby are cooking on gas. And just as we say that, I've just heard a big cloud of wind go past. If I send long messages, does that count towards XP going up? Yes, that conversation. I've got no idea, to be fair. If the game was postponed after you've come off stream, will you come back on? Probably later on, yeah. 3-0 Saints, says H. Smith. Can't wait for Derby versus Stoke. When is Derby versus Stoke? Join the Discord for latest updates? Absolutely. If you've ever played on the race course, the wind is half the fun and the dog shit. Yeah, I used to play a lot of my games on the race course. It's always interesting. Massive game today. Yeah, it's a huge game. If we lose today, Eustace might be going because something has to change. James, be careful. I can hear the wind in the background. Yeah, I bet you can. Will it get postponed? It could. 12:30 kickoff. No, it's 3. We kick off at 3, Mason. We take in 4K to Blackburn today. Go on, Mike, son. Go on, Mike. Where I am, it isn't even that windy currently. It's been ridiculous here the last 24 hours, really. The weather's been awful. Since Derby last won at home, they have won 3 times at the Hawthorns. What a shock. Will it get postponed? There's always potential. Are you going today? Yes, I am. Are you, bro? Are you going? I just hope this team is going through a transition, and when it clicks, we'll be flying. Do you know what this start of the season reminds me of? It reminds me of Philip Cocu, right? The first half of that season, we were fucking piss poor. We were dreadful. I think we won one away game. I think we won 2 or 3 at home, but we were diabolical. And then we got to January, and all of a sudden, it just clicked into gear. We went something like 10 unbeaten, and we ended up just outside the playoffs. And realistically, if it wasn't for COVID, I still think we'd have gone up that year. Good luck first to Saints. Appreciate that, Mike. Mikey's going. Good lad, pal. Whereabouts you sit? North Stand, Dan. North Stand. Score predictions today. I'm saying 1-0 Liam. 1-0 Derby. The Man United fan who is refusing to cut his hair until United win 5 games in a row is reaching a year yesterday. Feel so sorry for him. Yeah, me too. They are pros in a stadium. They are protected from the wind. On the other hand, being on a Sunday League pitch with wind. Yeah, don't even get me started on Sunday League football and wind. I think we lose 3-1. No confidence at all. Fair enough. Spike says up the Saints. Dan says I'm Southwest Upper. Decent. Dean says up the Southampton. A up, bro. Was bad overnight for us. 2 trees fell outside our house and someone's trampoline flew over ours. Fair enough. Just what you want to see. I know a few Saints fans, they're not confident either. Reckon it'll be a draw. Wouldn't be surprised at a draw. Score prediction, I'd say 1-0 Derby. I've just got a feeling. A loss today, I hope not. Free trampoline. The only realistic replacement for Sanderson is Langas. I agree. We are too slow in transition for defence to attack. I agree, and I think with Ozo that would change. Our last home league win was on 2nd of April, and we've only scored 10 home league goals in 2025. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I meant tomorrow. He's reaching a year tomorrow. Fair enough. Is it postponed? Not yet. Do you play Sunday League, Lewis? Not anymore, Richard. Not anymore. North Stand Upper for me today. Enjoy it, bro. Is it postponed? Not confirmed. Wouldn't be surprised if Southampton keep singing worst team in history today to us. Wouldn't surprise me either. Going 2-1 Derby. Hope Langas and Ozo start. We can hope and pray. Eustace out or in? I'm neither as of right now. I'm very down the middle. We are slow because Slanderson slows the pace every chance. And also because Ebel Adams doesn't know how to go forward with the ball, unfortunately. Shout out to Derby fan on his mate birthday. I'm not going to say that, JJ, unfortunately. Are you going to the match? Yes, I am, Dom. Yes, I am. Stoke going up. Maybe. A battle between the 2 worst teams in history today. It was my granddad's birthday and my cousin's birthday today. Love it. Love a good birthday. The South Stand was getting very annoyed on Tuesday. They're probably going to be getting even more annoyed today. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. Because it's going to be a difficult game. I think everybody will agree with that as well. It's going to be a difficult afternoon. Very difficult afternoon. It is, unfortunately, but that is part and parcel of football. Shout out to your nan, okay, JJ. I'm going Sheffield United away on the 1st of November. That'll be an interesting game. What are you not going to say from JJ? Well, I'm not going to say it, Richard, am I? No way Eustace will get sacked. Ozo in for Adams, hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed. How many points did Southampton get? I think they got 14. Ollie McBurney goes Daniel from Hull. I can't lie, I think we'll win today. I hope so. I think Derby win, I hope. Guy with the most GA and second best striker in the league. Are you wearing that shirt to the game? I'm not sure. We're going to win, it says Derby in the TikTok chat. Good lad. Isn't Adams going to get suspended if he gets another yellow? Yes. And so is I think Lewis Travis as well. How am I bloody 3rd on XP? Who knows? The XP thing makes no sense to me. Southampton got 12. Oh, I thought they got 14, 15. Not confident today. I'm in West Stand lower. Enjoy it. Well, try to enjoy it as best as you can. I do think that there may be a raining of boos if it doesn't go well. Adjuman will get on the score sheet and get his confidence up. We can hope and pray. Southampton on doing great. Take advantage of it. But we're also not doing great, Dan. I think we've won one game. We've won one game in the league all season. And we've been quite dire, to be completely honest. Cheers, Lewis. No worries, Gav. No worries. Ipswich fan here, so I hope you win. Fingers crossed, Alfie. Fingers crossed. Was it an Ajimang assist on Tuesday? I don't think so. I've got a video of the goal. Hang on. Let me get the clip up of the goal, and I'll show you my clip of the goal from the game. Is Langas and Brewster back today? Not sure on either, to be honest. Not sure on either, to be honest. Where is... The interesting thing is I don't know where the goal is in my video. If you're predicting Derby 1-0, who's scoring? Morris for me. Morris for me. Right, hang on. Here we go. Right, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. If I just get... Let me get my Streamlabs up. Streamlabs. Let me swap that for that. And let me just chuck this on here. And let me go bam, bam. Right. Watch this and you tell me who you think... You tell me if you think Agyemang gets an assist. You tell me if you think Agyemang gets an assist. We might have a worse record, but Southampton is a bigger shithole. Very true. On Wednesday when we rang in, pretending to be my other mate, said performance was absolutely bobbins. Do you think Agyemang touches that? Do you think Agyemang touches that? Let me slow it down. Let me slow it down. Let me slow it down. And I'll zoom in for you. I'll zoom in for you on TikTok. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Look, those of you on TikTok, look right in the middle of your screen. Right in the middle of your screen. Right? Do you think he gets a touch? Do you think he gets a touch? Here's Agyemang here. Here's Agyemang. Keep an eye on Agyemang. Keep an eye on him. I don't think he gets a touch. I don't think he touches it. Personally. If we pause it there, I don't think he touches it. I think if he touches it, he scores the goal. I don't think he touches it. I don't think he touches it. So you can all have your own opinions on that. Let me just sort this out. Let me just sort this out. Boom, boom. You can all have your own opinions, but I think it's a Travis assist. Personally, I think it's a Travis assist. But everyone will always have their own opinions and things like that. I think Travis. Can you get all your goal reactions from your watch-alongs together for a short? Yes, I'm going to. I need to get it done, to be honest. Yeah, we're dire. We're the worst team in the league for shots on target. We haven't had one. Yeah, I know. We've been poor. This is either going to be boring war of attrition or a thrilling goal fest. Hopefully a goal fest. Agyemang does not touch. I agree. Live score says Travis. He wasn't given the assist. He has 2. I'm glad he wasn't given the assist, to be fair. Let me go through some of these chats on TikTok. Tomo's out. Blackett Taylor's out. You're on the way to the pub. Enjoy it. Sit West Stand Upper. Great atmosphere. No Diaz today. Yes, you're right. Why are we postponed? It isn't postponed. It isn't postponed. It isn't postponed right now. Isn't postponed right now. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. I'm of the same opinion. Yeah, I don't think he touches it. Went down as a Travis assist. Good. Didn't touch it. Best food in the concourse. Honestly, I think most of the food... I always have the chips, but it's one of those things. Are Sheffield United tickets out yet? Not sure. Still can't shoot. Scored 1 goal. Still unmatched by any other. Fair enough. I actually think so far Agyemang is more impactful when you bring him on at 60 minutes. I think he really throws the opposition and not so much when he starts. I agree with that. Can you get all your goal reactions for a short? Yes, I think so. Travis assist 100%. Agyemang will be class if he can get some service. Who is the playmaker in the middle? Exactly. I agree. Leo goalkeeper saved 3 penalties in a row on Thursday night against Roma in the Europa League. Penalty got saved and 2 retakes. Love it. I love a good penalty save. I love a good underdog. It's like comparing Diaz to Morris. Yeah. We just lack real number 10 and wide midfielders. I don't think we lack a number 10. I just don't think we play the number 10 in number 10. Bobby Clark is a number 10. But we always play him wide right or wide left. And it makes no sense for me. For me, we're shoehorning Ajimang and Morris to play together. For me, it don't work. So slow and build up. I agree. Everyone at my school said Travis is shit. But I disagree. He's a leader, not an attacker. Travis and Ozo are our two best midfielders, both for different reasons. Ozo is the best at ball playing and bringing the ball out. Travis is the best for winning the ball back and things like that. That's my opinion anyway. Good points. Do we even have a playmaker in the middle? Playmaker would be Bobby Clark for me as a number 10. What formation would you play? I'd play a 4-2-3-1. Zetterstrom in goal. If we go full fit squad, let's go full fit squad. Zetterstrom in goal, Johnston right back, Langas, Clark and Beck. A midfield three of Ozo, Travis and Clark. Brewster off the right, Blackett, Taylor off the left and Morris as your 9. And you can have Brewster and Clark rotate as that right and centre because they both like to drift in and out. I think that would be the smartest way to go. When is Bet back? After the international break. Have you ever done a stadium tour, Lewis? I've only done Pride Park before. I have done a Pride Park stadium tour before. I was like quite young though. I was quite young. I was supposed to do one like 3 or 4 years ago. Another one at Derby after they'd done a load of work. But we completely forgot the date and end up missing it. Travis is one of our worst midfielders. He had an absolute mare on Tuesday night. Has been crap the last 2 games. Would still play him, but if he continues to play like this, he will ahead of him. I personally think, as much as Travis had a mare on Tuesday, I still think he was so much better than Ibu. And he was still trying to make things happen. And I think that's what you need, if I'm completely honest. Yeah, that's a strong squad, Lewis. Love that. Love how you read out all the chat messages. I try my best. Everton Eustace out. Go on, Jared, bro. Let's get it going. Let's get hashtag Eustace out Everton. Let's get that going. Let's get it going on Twitter. Let's annoy the fan base. That's one thing I'm absolutely incredible at. We seriously need Beck. A part of me is thinking it was a mistake bringing him in due to injury. We need a solid left back now. I agree. If I'm honest with you, it's been difficult for Beck, if I'm completely honest, because I'd say if he didn't get that injury, he's 100% our starter, to be fair. How you doing, Mickey, bro? How are you doing? I'm all good, thanks. Yeah, some of our fans are very toxic. Yes, they are, Jared. 100%. We've got some of the most toxic fans on planet Earth, genuinely. I share a birthday with Wayne Rooney, not the same year, but the same date. Check when Wayne Rooney's birthday is so you then know when my birthday is. I will do, bro. I will. But genuinely, bring Wazza back. Where is Rooney? Where is he when you need him? Give him freedom of the city. Bring him back. Score predictions today, mate. 1-0. I'm going 1-0 Derby. I don't know why. I think I've predicted a win every single game this season, and the only one we actually won was West Brom, and I'm sure that was probably the only game I didn't predict to win. But it happens. I personally say put Johnston right wing, Niambi right back, bit of both on the right. Would it be a post? Would it be opposed? But I don't think we will do that. Some of our fans are very fickle. I agree. Eustace out, Everton. Go for it. Go on. Johnston Rapid. Yeah, he is. Morning, Jack. How you doing, bro? Hope Eustace will drop Sanderson today and play Langas, but doubt he will. Depends if Langas is actually fit. Kenzo has the ability to be a playmaker. Might not be popular opinion, but he's got quality. I agree. The fact we loaned him out for me was absolutely ridiculous. I would have preferred to let Ibu Adams go than Kenzo. And I know people are going to go, well, that's ridiculous. Ibu Adams won the most tackles. But I don't care about tackles. I care about goals. I care about chances. And ultimately, Ibu Adams doesn't give you chances. Does not give you chances. Wayne Rooney is crap. Nah, bring Wazza back. I'll check in a second. Bro. A bit off topic, but if you've not seen it, Martin O'Neill on the Overlap podcast is great. Lots of great Brian Clough stories, really interesting. Yeah. Kenzo 10 would have been good. I agree. That's what I thought we were going to do, Jared. That is what I thought we were going to do. And then we spent the whole of pre-season playing Ebo Adams as a number 10 and Kenzo as like a deep number 8. And it just didn't make sense. Didn't make sense to me. What I mean is, other night got kicked out, the person kicked. Yes, Jack. Ebo in the 10 was a disaster. Don't get me started. I lost my mind. 29 watching, yes, that's what we like to see. Hit the like button. Get that like button hit. Drop a subscribe. Drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the score predictions. Let me know team predictions as well. Why not? I don't know what happened, bro. I have absolutely zero knowledge on what happened. That is me being completely honest. I've got no idea. Absolutely none. Not a brain cell of mine actually even knew anybody got kicked out. I'm not going to lie to you. Unfortunately. Rooney's B-Day's 24th of October. Decent. Kenzo's so much better than Vyman. Shouldn't have loaned him out. Kenzo gets into this team for me. I agree. Where's the sub count, Lewis? I've took the sub count off stream because people were... You could tell people coming in the stream, clicking it, going off the stream and clicking off it. And that has a negative impact on the channel. So I got rid of it so we don't have that. Appreciate the gift, Jack. Appreciate that, bro. Did you see it back? No, I didn't see it back. And I didn't see what happened. I didn't, unfortunately. Mickey Mouse Clubs. Cheers, Tom. Hope you're okay, bro. Hope you are okay. 3-2 today, but don't know which way around. I'd love it. I'd play Kenzo behind the front two, give him some freedom to play. Better than the long bullshit we play at the minute. I agree. It's just a shame that he's now on loan. The sub-count thing was hilarious, though. Yeah, it was. And it's good if people use it properly. But when you've got people coming in, clicking it, going off, clicking off it, coming back in, clicking it, it has a negative effect on the channel. It does. So that is unfortunate. So we've had to get rid of it. Can I give you constructive criticism? Yeah, go for it, bro. Go for it. Go for it. I'm all there for the criticism. Go for it. Tell me I'm shit. Give me everything you want to give me. Maybe give Salverson a start today. I don't think he'll start. But I do agree. He could be threatening. It will be interesting to see if Salverson does get that opportunity to start games this year. With obviously spending a good bit of change on Morris and a good bit of change on Morris as well. Not Morris, Ajimang. Still love Ibu no matter how he plays. Yeah, I love Ibu as a person. I just don't necessarily think he's a great footballer. Did you like that picture of you and your brother on Derby World? Yeah. Chuck Ozo behind for protection if Derby lose and fight. If Derby lose and fight, I'm happy and we've lost that completely. Yeah, I agree. Who's the best Derby player? Probably Morris at the moment. If you get some professional overlays on stream that is Derby themed, I think that helps the channel even more. Yeah, I do want to sort out some overlays, but I have no idea how to make them, if that makes sense. The Cov game, why did they need medical for that one fan mid-game? What happened to him? I've got no idea, to be fair, mate. No idea. Zetterstrom, Johnston, Sanderson, Clark, Elder, Vyman, Travis, Ozo, Clark, Morris, Ajimang predicted 11. Fair enough. Prediction, sadly, 2-1 Southampton. We will see. Minute applause in the 63rd minute. Absolutely, I'll get involved. International breaks are crap. What content will you be doing during the break? So obviously, if anything happens with Derby, that'll be out. I'll have Derby videos going out every day anyway. So we will. There'll be content coming out. Don't you worry about it, Richard. There'll be content coming out. Who's scoring today? Hopefully, every single Derby player. You need to pay someone really, a designer. Yes, I know. I need to find one that is actually legit. Would you sign Ozil on a perm? Yes, I would. Didn't the fan at the Coventry game faint in the stands? I'm not sure, to be honest, Richard. Who are we doing a clap for in the 63rd minute? If I'm honest, I'm not sure. But if that's what's going to happen, it's going to happen. Derby win today. Let's hope. Let's hope. Feeling confident today for a 2-0. Kind of be generous, though. Let's hope. Let's hope. Who will score today? I hope Morris. I hope Morris. Ozo got to start. Yes, Ozo does have to start. 100%. Get Ozo the start. Shrek red card today, getting increasingly angry. We will wait and see. We will wait and see. I can't message you while I'm on stream, Elb. Sorry, bro. If Ibu starts, I will... You will strong. I don't know what stronging is, but go for it. Thoughts on Ajimang? I think he's been okay. I don't think he's been anything special, if that makes sense. But we will wait. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. It's all good. Spread the message, everyone. Trying to get it done for a big Derby fan. Yeah, that's okay. I've told my stream. We've got 32 people on YouTube. We've got 3 or 4 on TikTok as well. There's a few over on Twitch. So there's a fair few people that have been told about it. Don't you worry, bro. Don't you worry. I use Adobe for design work. It's free and intuitive. Hashtag not sponsored. Adobe's free. What do you use? Adobe. Adobe what? Free membership for Adobe? I swear Adobe you have to pay for. My chat has frozen. What injuries did we pick up on Tuesday? Injuries we picked up on Tuesday. Sanderson was one, and but I think he'll play. I'm hoping Diaz is not available. Does anyone know if that's the case for me? Yeah, Diaz isn't available. Adobe Photoshop. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can you send me a link to download it, bro? Got to admit, Shrek being slow, clunky, donkey, waste of 8 million. I don't think he's been that bad. I've got a channel that I use Adobe for all the thumbnails and stuff. Oh, I love it, bro. I really need to get on like the Photoshop thing because I use Canva at the minute, and there's nothing wrong with Canva, but I think Photoshop would just be a bit better. Remember that night when you said you were going to stream and then the internet kept buffering as YouTube kept going out? Yeah, it was absolutely ridiculous. I was fuming. We eventually did get it going then at some point though, didn't we? I like the energy of Diaz, to be honest. I don't know if he's got energy, personally, but hey-ho, that is part and parcel of football, isn't it? Part and parcel of the foosball game. Not everybody has the same opinions, and that is fair. I don't think Ajimang's been a waste of 8 million though. I think it's very early. If Ibu starts, I will strongly believe that Eustace has an agenda with Ozo. I agree. Was Adams injured on Tuesday because he got subbed at half time and he was limping a bit? No, he just was shit. To be fair, Hudson, he was just shit. Guess what I'm having for lunch before the game? Scrambled egg on toast. Hopefully my pie isn't burnt today. Was Preston had to strangle a staff member? Fair enough. Yeah, sure. I'll email you the link. If you get stuck, I'll have a go at some designs for you, mate. If I can use it, I'm from Chad. You can. Yeah, love it. I should be able to use it. At least he kept going forward. Exactly. At home, not at the game. Yeah, scrambled egg. Scrambled egg on toast. Go for it. Go for some scrambled egg on toast, bro. We love it. Love it. Right, guys. I am going to hop off. Thoughts on the catering staff? Pretty useless if you ask me. Don't know any of them. Don't know what it entails for them at Derby County. So, who knows? Is it postponed? No idea. Bro, I got so scared. Why did you get scared, Freddie? Why did you get scared? I'm having a lamb and mint pasty from Birds before the game, then having chips at the ground. Go for it. Game called off. Surely not. Surely not. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. I'm having a look. The only tweet I've got, is from Chris Medland saying that Hamilton's been noted. So, let me go through these last couple of messages. He's got an agenda with Ozo. Cost us 2 points at Ipswich. He also dived in against Carvin Costas. At the start of the season, I almost got Wilson on my shirt, but didn't. I dodged the bullet. You absolutely did. Why would it be held back? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Do rage bait video, say it's off. I've done a rage bait stream instead. Right, so thank you everybody for stopping by. We're going to be hopping off now. I'm going to go and get myself some breakfast, get myself ready for the game. I've got a couple of videos to record, edit and upload, and then we're going to be cooking. Depending on the result, there might be a stream later, depending on the result. Forest Hate Watch tomorrow, maybe JW, maybe JW. I drove to the shop when I got there. There was a man staring at me. Then when we were driving off, threw a cigarette into the car. So I spent like, fair enough. Please be postponed. I can't make it today. Fair enough. Got into 6. You'll have after the game. Depends on the result. But thank you everybody for stopping by. I will catch you all later on. We'll say goodbye over on TikTok first. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate all the gifts, likes, and all of that jazz. I will catch you either later on, if not later on, then tomorrow. So I'll see you later over on TikTok. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. And to those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate every single one of you. I will catch you later on in the day, whether it be with my match day vlog or whether it be with a live stream. You can get hold of all of that stuff by hitting that subscribe button. Check out the channels linked on my channel page as well. We've got a few channels heading your way over the course of the next few days. But I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys. I'll catch you next time.